Hey man, how you doing? You feeling all right? You're good, man. You know, that's the thing is we get so caught up in our own minds and so worried about if we're doing the right thing, if we're doing okay, if what we're trying to accomplish, it's the right thing, or am I wasting my time? You know, we're constantly just ruminating on everything that's going on in our lives. And I don't know, I feel like it's just okay. I feel like the fact that we're trying, that we're making these choices to try and change, to try and do something better, even if we're doing okay, even if things are totally fine, but just the fact that we're stagnant and that leaves us room to ruminate on everything that can go wrong in our lives. The fact that we're trying to change and trying to do something new means that we're doing okay and we're doing good. It's just the attempt of trying, the attempt of becoming something new, to evolve, is all you need to be doing in order to be living a good life, no matter where you are, as long as there is energy going into newness in your life, not settling with what you have right now, even if that's okay. And of course, it's important to be grateful about what you have right now and everything that is good and bad in your life. It is important to recognize that, accept it, be grateful for it in order to possibly let it go and move on to new things. But the constant recycling in life, the constant new things coming in and old things being let go, that is what keeps life, well, fresh. It's what stops us from getting stuck into a rut, getting stuck into a hole. That's what happens when we stop moving forward, when we stop moving forward, we become stagnant. That is what happens. You start to fall into a hole. You get trapped in quicksand, right? It's just like breathing. You don't hold air in your lungs. You breathe in new air and you let go of the old. That is what it's all about. It's the constant recycling of events, of matter, of places, of people. You stay in one place too long, it becomes too familiar. You stop experiencing new things and your life becomes a routine. And routine isn't bad either, but too much routine, too many familiar things can start to become stale. The water becomes mucky and still. The river, it's clear, it's fresh, new water is constantly coming in. And this water comes from the mountains. I don't know what that metaphor is, but this is to say that the constant movement of life is what makes it important, what makes it exciting, what makes you wake up in the day and you wonder what's going to happen next. And there's excitement in that, but there's also fear. And that's the hard bit of constantly striving for change, for newness in your life, is there's also constant fear of, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I choosing something that is going to hurt me in the future? Is this just not for me? Am I bad at it? Because of course, when you start something new, you're going to be bad at it. You've never done it before. You don't have the practice to be good at it. But that anxiety, that fear, it stops us from even trying in the first place. All the time. Like, it's very, very common to not even try, not even give it a shot, because of the fear of failure, that it's just not going to work out, that you're going to be bad at it and you're going to be made fun of. That fear is healthy. It's healthy. But it's also a challenge. Think of it as like the universe is asking you, do you really want this? And you do. But that part of you, that doubt, that kicks in and that asks, do I really want this? Do I want the pain that comes with trying something new? Is what it's really asking. Because of course, you want the outcome. You see this new opportunity and you see the outcome and it's desirable. You want your life to look a certain way. And then you look at the process of getting there. And then that doubt kicks in. And it questions you. It convinces you that you're not enough to do it. It convinces you that you're a lesser person than the people who have achieved this thing. And then once you let that doubt convince you that you are not enough to try this thing, your self-respect dips. Your self-efficacy, your belief in your ability to achieve your goals dips. And so when the next time another opportunity comes along, when that doubt kicks in, you're more susceptible to giving up. That is what it is. It's giving up on the opportunity. It's saying no. It's saying no to the opportunity that you want. Why would you say no to something that you want, that you know would be good for you, just because it'll take effort and it'll hurt and it'll be painful to go through the effort to achieve that place? Like working out, like going to the gym. You have to go through pain in order to build that muscle. You have to tear apart the muscle fibers in order for it to build back. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with building mental strength. You have to go through the pain of risking failure, or going through the pain of failure, but you tried. And it's important that when you do go through failure, you have to acknowledge the fact that in order to even achieve failure, you have to have tried. You have to have risked your safety, your comfort, in order to attempt that opportunity. It's okay to fail. It's not okay when you don't try.